Good evening, YouTube. Good evening. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday. I had to think what day it was then. Jesus. I was having a good day until Arsenal decided to fuck up my weekend, to put it bluntly. So yeah, I hope everybody currently one in the chat. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So yeah, we had a game today, and it weren't that great, was it? Let's be honest. Weren't that great. Weren't brilliant. But we got another draw. Wow. Arsenal's rocking the draws this season. So I thought for the first 10 minutes, I thought for the first 10 minutes we done okay. Yeah, we done okay. We controlled the game, and we had a lot of the ball. We didn't really do nothing with the ball. We had Lacazette had one or two chances. Yeah, Lacazette had one or two chances, and Aubameyang had a chance, but we didn't really do nothing, really, did we? Not nothing great. Yeah, nothing really to write home about, really. And then second half, Burnley just come on to us. We just didn't do anything. Mustafi had a good game, I thought. For his standards. But for me, and I said this in my reaction. I said this in my starting 11 preview. Yeah, I said this in my preview. I said this in my starting 11 reaction that the lineup wasn't great. The lineup wasn't great. For one, you're leaving out Torreira, and he's our best defensive midfielder. With Burnley are a physical side, so why was he left out? Pepe was benched. Why was Pepe benched? He's not done great over the last couple of games since the United game, but he's done more than what Lacazette's done. So he was benched. Why is Ozil starting? And why is Lacazette starting? They did nothing, and they did nothing again today as well. They did nothing, absolutely jack shit today. Lacazette and Ozil to warrant getting in this team. I'm sorry, but Lacazette's a goal scorer. And he didn't score. He had a few chances, but should have done better with them, if I'm being honest. And Ozil, well, not even going to get started on Ozil, if I'm being honest, because if I start on Ozil, he's not going to. I'm just not going to stop. But I just. Hiya, mate. I hope you're well. Hey, Bag Money, hope you're well. Lacquer needs to be dropped. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. Good evening. Yeah, it would have. Torreira should have been in this game. Yeah, I agree. Torreira should have been in. We needed his physicality. And Mesut Ozil, listen, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go in on Mesut Ozil because what does he do? What does he do to warrant getting in this team? He had one good game against United. Possibly he had a good game against Chelsea. And I don't know what he does. What's everybody's fascination with Mesut Ozil? He is the most overhyped, overrated, over. I don't know. He's just literally Mesut Ozil is not a great player. He does nothing in any games apart from just stroll around the pitch. He's a creative midfielder, and he doesn't create a single thing. Not one single thing. I just don't get this hype about Mesut Ozil. Drop him, bin him, sell him. Listen, I'll even pay for his fucking Uber to get out of this club. You know what I mean? We can do so much better. You know, we can just do so much better than Mesut fucking Ozil. You know, and then you get all these fans that just sit behind their keyboards or do whatever they do, just literally wanking over Mesut Ozil, going, "Yeah, he's the greatest thing since since Dennis Bergkamp." No, he ain't. He ain't done fuck all. He's not done fuck all since he's been here. He's not doing fuck all now, and he just needs to go. He just needs to. Do you know what? Right, sell Mesut Ozil, or just not that we'll get much money. We probably won't even get a fucking packet of Haribo for him. Do you know what I mean? He's that shit. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I don't know what everyone's fascination is with Mesut Ozil. Because for me, we can do better. Go and get Ziyech. Go and get Ziyech, because he would do so much better than Mesut Ozil. What does he do? And a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, but he works hard." So what? Working hard should be a minimum for these players. And it's like I've seen people go, "Oh, well, Lacazette works hard, so we can't drop him." Why? Lacazette's a goal scorer. When's the last time he scored a goal? When's the last time he scored a goal? You know, I don't know. I don't get. And you've got players on the bench like Ceballos and Willock. I know Willock came on, and Willock done all right. Willock done more in this time on the pitch than fucking Mesut Ozil did. But yet, because he's Mesut Ozil, he's the greatest player to ever grace Arsenal. Apparently, that warrants him getting a start. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It absolutely fucking doesn't. Mesut Ozil, fuck off, because you're a useless player. You're absolutely shit. And, all these fans that sit there and just go, "Yeah, Mesut Ozil's great." You know what? You guys need to wake up as well and start realizing that there's better players out there than Mesut Ozil. Because at the end of the day, if we have aspirations of ever, let me just say this, let this sink in. We are 42 points behind Liverpool. Not that we ever have aspirations of winning it this season, but let this sink in. 42 points. We're Arsenal, and we're 42 points behind Liverpool. So everybody who loves Mesut Ozil, just think about that. The greatest Mesut Ozil, and with 42 points. That's how far we have slipped. And I know we've got to trust the process. I know we've got to be cautious. I know we've got to give Arteta time. But listen, if he keeps picking players by name rather than by performance, he isn't going to last long. The quicker we get rid, the quicker Arsenal part company with some of these players. Mesut Ozil is one of the. Mesut Ozil should be top of the list to go. But because he's Mesut Ozil, apparently we got to back him. Well, I ain't backing him, and this is the last chance that I give him Mesut Ozil. Every time he plays, I'll back him for 90 minutes. But listen, that guy is rubbish. Even Granit Xhaka has improved under Arteta. And listen, Granit Xhaka, I wasn't a big fan of Granit Xhaka. I hated Granit Xhaka for what he did with the captaincy. I hated him for what he did to the fans. But listen, hats off to him, because since all that, he's put in shift after shift. So, let's get to some of your chats. Sorry, I've just gone on a bit of a rant about Mesut Ozil. Yes, mate. Best man. Yes, I am completely blind. I have no vision in my right eye and a little bit in my left eye. So to use YouTube, I use speech software on my computer. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Griffin, you got it spot on. He gets his 350 grand and he fucking laughs. That's all Mesut Ozil does. And then, he's out with a bad back. Yeah, well, maybe if he stopped shagging his missus 24/7, he wouldn't have such a bad back. Do you know what I mean? And, listen, he ain't going anywhere, is he, Mesut Ozil? So we just got to... But if his name's on the team sheet, I don't want to see his name on the team sheet ever again. But listen, Arteta seems to love him. I'd just like to know what everybody loves about him. He's, I don't get it. Yeah, even Mustafi's doing better than Ozil, and Mustafi I don't rate at all. That's what I'm saying, Bagman. He's a creative midfielder and does fuck all week in, week out. But yet he gets a start because he's earning 350 grand a week, and he's Mesut Ozil. Great, what the Messiah Mesut? What's so good about him? What Yeah, thank you. Listen, mate, I don't think I can read your name out on my stream. Mind you, says is that? I hope I haven't read your name. Is your name Drew Peacock or Drew Peacock? If it is, listen, I apologise if I got your name wrong. Do you know what? I don't even think he's unsellable. I just don't think we're looking to sell him. I think no one. Yeah, I agree with you. No one's going to want to pay his wages, but then just terminate his contract. Terminate it. Go. You know what, Mesut? See you later. That's what I would do. Oh, are you? You're a Moroccan. I've been to Morocco actually. I've been to Marrakesh. I went there for a holiday in 2011. I came back with food poisoning. Yeah, make of that what you will. But yeah, I would like to see Ziyech in the team. Do you know what? I think he can do both. I see Saka as a. I think he can do both because he's filled in for left back, and but I think his natural position is on the wing. Do I think the players play better in training? No, I just think he just picks Ozil because he's Ozil, and it's Mesut Ozil. He's got to be on the team sheet. Lacazette's got to be on the team sheet. Do you know what? Nketiah and Willock both played well on against Bournemouth, but yet they got dropped. Lacazette's done nothing for the last 7 or 8 games, and he gets in the team week in, week out. Ozil does nothing for the entire time he's been at Arsenal and still gets in this team. Do you know what? I will say this for Unai Emery. I disagreed with a lot of what Unai Emery done, changing the team up and making it, making us be where we are. But at least he had the balls to drop Mesut Ozil. It cost, I believe it cost him. It was one of the factors that cost him his job. But at least he had the fucking balls to drop him. Right, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. Bag money. Just say to Ozil, do you know what, mate? See you later. Take the contract. Take your money. Because it'd be... And then go and buy Ziyech. Take the money and buy Ziyech. Yeah, go and buy Ziyech. Because he's a much better player. Damn, 6 people watching. So thank you very much to everybody who's watching and contributing in the chat. Do you know what I don't get as well with the thing with Mesut Ozil is that everybody thinks he's great, and yet Ziyech is much better than Ozil, much better in everything that he does. Goal scoring, his output's much better. But yet everybody would still rather have Mesut Ozil over Ziyech. Why? I don't get this fascination with Mesut Ozil. Do you know what? I didn't want this whole stream to be about Mesut Ozil, but I mean, Lacazette, he had a couple of good chances, but again, he's I don't know. I would even sell Lacazette as well, if I'm being honest. I would sell Lacazette because I think we can do better. And that's what I don't get, right? You're going to put Lacazette in the team. Why not put Aubameyang through the middle? Mind you, Aubameyang missed an absolute sitter today as well. But listen, he's just come back, so he's just come back from injury. But if you're going to put Lacazette in the team, if you're basing your team on, when Arteta come in, right, and he done his first press conference, I will get to some more of your chats in a minute. But when Arteta come in and said, he said, if players don't work hard for me, if players don't play to their maximum, then, and they don't play my way, then they're not what we need. What is the right way. Because if he thinks that Ozil and Lacazette played well today, and he's basing that on the fact that they the work rate and that, if he's basing it on that, then he's got very low standards. And I really hope he isn't basing on that, because he's come from, he's worked with Pep and that. So if he is basing his standards on that, he might just be making the best of what he's got. And I really hope that's the case. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't, we didn't have a great game. We didn't. When Xhaka went to left back, I think it took a bit out of the midfield. I think it, I'd look, as much as I love Guendouzi, but listen, we need a strong, powerful midfielder as well. We need somebody. We need a couple of midfielders to come in and dictate that midfield, because when Xhaka went to left back, we were getting overrun in midfield, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we were getting overrun. Wow, 9 people watching live, so thank you very much. Let's get to some of your chats. Let's get to some of your chats down here. Yeah, he's scoring in the bedroom, isn't he? But not on the pitch, Bagmani. And yeah, I don't think. I don't know. If I'm honest, I think Laka doesn't want to be here. If I'm being honest, I don't think he wants to be here. I think he wants to leave, and I think he will leave. I don't think he'll be an Arsenal player in the summer. Yeah, he does, and he's a creative midfielder. This is what I'm saying to you. What does Arteta see in him? I wouldn't even say we created much in the first 20 minutes, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I wouldn't even say we created much in the first 20 minutes. We had a few chances that we should have done better with. Yeah, we had a a few chances that we should have done better with, but that's about it. Do stick a like on this video as well, guys. Subscribe if you are new and you are watching and you are not in the chat. Please subscribe. And thank you to all my other subscribers. Please share the content around as well. So yeah, please share the content around. Yeah, this is likely as well, guys, to be my last. This is likely to be my last live stream before I go on holiday. I might do. Because tomorrow I'm going to be busy, and then Tuesday I'm traveling, and then Thursday I'm traveling. So yeah, this might be my last live stream for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. What are we on? Let's see. So I'm going to go for another 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to throw it over there. Get your questions at me, and it doesn't have to be football as well. It doesn't have to be football or Arsenal. I'm going to open it up. Anybody wants to ask me a question, whether it's anything about music, films, anything like that, go for it. Put it in the chat and we'll go for this for a little bit. Let's have a bag money. Who do I want to win the Super Bowl today? Do you know what? I don't know who's in it. Who's in it, mate? I haven't been keeping up with I'm not really a massive NFL follower, really, but where am I going in Australia? So this is interesting. So I'm starting my trip off in Cairns. I fly from Heathrow to Singapore with a short break in Singapore. I think it's only for about 50 minutes. And then flying directly into Cairns, staying for 4 nights in Cairns, doing the Great Barrier Reef, going up to Coranda Village, and then some doing other various bits in Cairns. Then I'm going to Ayers Rock for a few. I'm going 2 days in. I'm spending 2 nights in Ayers Rock, and then I'm going on to after Ayers Rock. I'm going on to Sydney, spending 4 nights in Sydney, doing all the the touristy things, the Opera House, the Bondi Beach, going to the Blue Mountains, climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge, going on a boat cruise around the harbour. And then I'm off to Melbourne, doing various bits in Melbourne, and I'm there for 4 nights. So yeah, those are the places I'm going to in Australia, and I'm really looking forward to it. If I'm honest, never been to Australia, always wanted to go to Australia, so it's going to be my first time. So yeah, that's where I am heading to in Australia, and really looking forward to it. So yeah, and Arsenal's on a 2-week break. Damn, 9 people watching live. Do stick a like. Do stick a like on this video. Wow, 10 people watching live. So yeah, that's where I'm going in Australia. Please subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new as well. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm at 212 subscribers, so be nice to get some more subscribers before I go to Australia. That would be nice. Wow, 11 in the chat, 11 people watching now. So let's see if there are any more chats. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Let me see. Do you know what? I've heard of the Kansas. I've heard of the Kansas City. Yeah, I've heard of the Kansas City Chiefs. I've not heard of the. I've not heard of the 49ers. Troy Java, dog shit performance. Do you know what? Dog shit would be more entertaining than what went out there today. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to my time in Australia. Let's see. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about. Just going to talk about my channel just for a little bit. Before I head off, I'm going to talk about my channel. So I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of people saying to me that they tend to miss my streams. Now, guys, if you're missing my streams or anything, please put a like. No, sorry, please put your notifications on, because if you are missing my streams, it's probably because you've got notifications on YouTube, but not the notifications on your phone. As for the schedule, that is coming once I get back from Australia. I'm going to have a schedule. I'm going to try and work out for my live streams. Obviously, there's going to be no Transfer Talk dailies until they'll return again in the summer, because not really much to report. And you guys will just get bored with me doing a video going, yeah, we're not interested in anyone. We're not interested in anyone. So I'll think of some other content to do as well. And also, let me know what you guys want. Let me know what you guys want. If you want, if I'll be happy to do any other content. Doesn't have to be Arsenal related or football related, but I'm open to. I'll do anything that you guys want me to do. Do you guys like any other sports as well? Do you guys, you guys, so I'm going to have a quick read through, see if there's any more chats. If not, I'm going to call it a night. So let me have one last check of all these chats. Let's have a look down here. Chucky Child's Play. How are you, mate? I'm not so sure, mate, about do I think our Invincibles will best the current Liverpool side. I'm not so sure. I think it would be one hell of a cracking game if you took our Invincibles of then and put them against Liverpool of today. The thing I will say with Liverpool of today, they're doing it in a much tougher Premier League, whereas we only really had Man United to compete against, whereas Liverpool's got literally Man City and everyone else to compete with, and they're doing it in a do whatever I like to do, that whatever makes you happy. Hey, listen, no, that's not true. You guys are the ones watching, so listen, you guys are the ones subscribing and watching, so I like to do, but listen, I'm one of these people that I like to do quite a lot of things, but listen, at the end of the day, you guys are watching. Without you guys, there'd be no channel. There'd be no YouTube channel, so I appreciate all you guys that subscribed. Do you know what? Player ratings is, I keep forgetting to do player ratings. I keep forgetting to do player ratings. I did them for the when I put out my first review of the Chelsea game, and I did a few of the player ratings, and then I forgot to do them for the Bournemouth game, and then it's just been mad getting ready stuff to go on holiday. But yeah, player ratings will be returned. I'll make sure they return. Do I think Man City are missing Arteta? I don't think so. Listen, they got Pep Guardiola. I just think that Pep's having a third season syndrome, isn't he? A bit like Jose usually does. Yeah, it is. Chuck a child's play. It is much harder. The Premier League. Yeah, I agree with you. The Premier League is much harder than it was when when our Invincibles were playing. And I'm not taking anything away from that side, because our Invincibles was a good quality team, but yeah, our Invincibles was a good team, but yeah, our Invincibles was a good team, but unfortunately, the Premier League moves on. Premier League moves on, and football evolves, and I think it's kind of sad that both us and Man United have just flopped. Since football's evolved, and we've just flopped. Now, sorry about that. I do apologise. Now I do. I don't blame that all on the players and stuff, and that I blame that on just both clubs. And we're very identical to Man United in the sense that both clubs are poorly run. Both of the clubs are poorly run. Both of the structures aren't great. As is possibly a little bit better than Man United's, but not much better. At least we have a half decent squad of sorts, and I say that hesitantly because I say that hesitantly because some of the players need to go. So yeah, listen, I'm going to go to 40 minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day. So get your chats in. I'll read them, and then I know I said I was going to call it a day about a couple of minutes ago, but listen, this time I really will call it a day. So get your final chats in. I'll go to over 40. Yeah, Arteta does have a game plan. Arteta does have a game plan, and I agree. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is lost. But listen, both clubs aren't run great, are they? Both clubs aren't run great. Do stick a like on this video as well, please. And do subscribe if you're new. Do also share the content around. Over 10 10 people watching, so do stick a like. Sorry, my Mac has just told me I've got low battery. So on that note, that's going to be a good time to end. So do stick a like on the video, do subscribe, do share the content around, subscribe. I won't be back tomorrow because I've got too much on. I'll probably maybe put a video out Tuesday if there's anything significant to talk about. Mind you, the players are going on a 2-week break now, aren't they? So there's probably not going to be a lot to talk about, but I'll put a couple of videos out. I'll think of something to do. I'll probably do a couple of Q&As. There won't be live ones, they'll be pre-recorded. So check me out on Twitter, the Blind Gooner. You can follow me on Twitter. That's where I'll put there so people can do the questions, and I'll answer them. But yeah, my channel might go a bit quiet over the next couple of weeks because, like I said, I'm away. I know we've got a game against Newcastle, will be the next game. I'll put out some content for that. That'll be recorded from Australia because, like I said, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do live streaming on my mobile. I don't even know if I can stream from StreamYard on my mobile. I'll have to check that out. Although streaming through StreamYard on a mobile it's not great, is it? To be honest, it's not great. But I might be able to do that. I'll have a look. But other than that, guys, keep supporting Arsenal. Keep the faith, and I do hope it will get better. But have a good evening, people. Have a good evening. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll catch you all very soon.